we're back with Moist Critical Lego Scandal Clown Keeps and Buries Himself. So, really quick before this video starts, I'm just gonna put my opinion already out there. I'm already gonna put my opinion out there, alright? I thought the last video we would ever see of the Lego Scoundrel is some justice going on and them actually getting something out of the Lego stuff, right? But it looks like it's not going to happen, considering this title. So let's see what's going on and how stupid this is. Yeah.
Season 31 of my life has been a pretty fun journey, but I didn't expect the writers to go in such a different direction with some of my interests. When they introduced the Lego Scandal plotline this year, I would have thought that that'd be something that would have never clicked with me in any way. Like maybe I'd read about it and be like, oh, weird, and then just completely forget about it. But
Literally.
man, this plot line for this season has been unbelievable. Just I have been captivated by every upload in this Reckless Bin vs. Bricks and Minifigs saga. And I think I really have to credit the super strong villains here. They're just so unbelievably unlikable. Just the biggest fucking filthy, greasy dweebs you could possibly envision here for the Lego cartel at Bricks and Minifigs. It's like
Worst people, by the way. They could have had an entire representation making them so much more money by like, hey, look at this return. We're really good for the money that you get on these Legos. They could have been making a lot more money than just saying, nah, and having all this drama hurting the reputation and getting less people. They're still making tons of money because there's not really any other place to really put your Legos out there. But for the people that know the story, are just like, I would just rather hang on to my Legos than sell them. Or they have to force to sell them to that place because it's the only place they can get something out of something.
the Akatsuki from Naruto, but if they were not cool and just extraordinarily pathetic. But honestly, you've got to give the most credit. You got to give the trophy to the main antagonist himself, the boy wonder, Ammon McNeff, aka Ammon McNuts. God gave special care to the creation of Ammon. He said, I'm going to make the perfect twerp. And so he did, and he blessed us all with his presence. Ammon McNeff is like the perfect amalgamation of equal parts delusion and dork. Like, you couldn't... It's the perfect fusion dance of these two qualities rolled up into one guy who loves to twirl his mustache. He takes every opportunity imaginable to publicly beclown himself because he has this humiliation ritual fetish that he's addicted to. And it is just such a treat watching him go to work, man. Like, when he goes out there and flexes his non-existent muscles and just makes a fool of himself for the millionth time, it's just cinema. So, Reckless Bin uploaded a new video which has new body cam footage of, you guessed it, Ammon McNeff looking like an absolute fucking imbecile per usual. And it just
Not surprising.
How far they wanted to go to keep Reckless Bin in jail and like do everything they can to find every trick in the book to silence them and get them thrown in the slammer all over the Bricks and Minifigs videos they were making.
And we're gonna watch it right now.
He came to harass us at our place. He's out of state.
So this is filmed right after I get released from jail the first time, because I got arrested because I was trying to serve them court papers to take them to court. They're just making up reasons for me to be arrested, but then...
Literally, for people who haven't been following this up, this is the first time you heard about this. He tried to get papers to make them give the money to the people that they were supposed to give. And so they were trying to get them tax papers like, hey, we're going to sue you for this. And the cops are protecting the Minifigs company because, get this, because the Bricks and Minifigs company guy is Nomad? Something like that. Something religious. And so they're trying to protect him. And so when the cops are like, hey, can we see this? Yeah, that's valid. Oh, we just gotta make sure it's valid several times. And then say, yeah, he just doesn't want to deal with that. By law, you have to give the tax papers to the person. It's something that they have to accept by law. And if they deny it, they can get arrested for denying it. Because then that makes them look guilty. And so, that's what they're trying to explain here. I just want to give you guys a little insight on that myself.
I get out of jail because I paid for bond. I get out of jail. And now Ammon's just calling the police because he's like, you guys let Ben out of jail? Like, what the hell? Like, how could you guys do that? Ben needs to be in jail right now.
I can already just picture the scene in my head in Ammon's office. He's lotioning his shit up, celebrating that Ben's in jail, only to find out a little bit later that he paid for bond and he's out. Fucking flips his table over, he's sweating profusely, squealing. Ah! And so he instantly gets the police on the horn. Because I think Ammon McNeff calls the police more than he calls his own family. Like, he is more acclimated to their department than he is his own household, most likely. So he instantly gets them on the horn, starts bitching and moaning, whining. How could you release Ben? Are you out of your minds? This is a terrorist. He is a global threat. You've doomed us all. He walks the streets again. We can't sleep soundly anymore. What have you done?
So he was arrested, and I think he was booked into the Utah County Jail. Okay. And he must have been released, even though he's an out-of-state, like, flight risk. He was released. And so he's a YouTuber that does this stuff for videos and clicks. Okay. He was arrested in California for doing this kind of trespassing and kind of stuff. Like before.
What a crime baby bitch. I would have been, as the cop, I would have been listening, saying this, and you know how he's going, okay, because the cop's, like, slightly interested because he had some sort of stuff going on in California. But if I was the cop, I'd been like, has he done anything since he's been out of jail? And if I hear, well, not yet, well, then why is it my problem? Until he does something, why is it my problem? He's got stuff in California. Oh my God. He got arrested one time here. He paid bond. Oh, he did things legally in the legal way and hasn't done anything just yet. Oh, it just makes him look more guilty. He instantly goes on that reign, and I bet you the cops are just going to be like, yeah, we got it, bro. Don't clip that. But that's literally what they're going to do. Because fucking stupid. Not to all cops. A lot of cops are pretty nice.
My first time getting arrested ever was for serving my court papers. This is my first time ever getting arrested. This is my first time ever getting arrested, but I think Ammon's thinking, oh, well, if I lie to the police and make it...
Lying? I'm not gonna lie, it's been a while since I watched the last video. But I forgot he said this is the first time he's been arrested. I missed that. Lying? I'm pretty sure if you lie to somebody about warrants or, like, past arrest, can't you get in, like, trouble for that? And if you can't, you should.
Seem like he's a criminal, maybe they'll just keep him in jail this time, you know?
An excellent strategy from Ammon, a classic in his playbook here. Lying. He does love that technique. It's something that he employs often. It's his signature animation.
Oh yeah, it's his breathing technique,
and it has
bro.
worked to great
just
success
bullshit.
For the most part, unfortunately. Even though it is just blatantly, provably false, the vast majority...
You get that breathing technique. It's called, is it called is it just technique breathing? Or something? Oh, I got bullshit breathing. First form. Call of bullshit.
Of the things that he tries to vomit out of his...
Am I wrong?
Out of his gullet there. So now he's telling this officer, hey, this guy's been arrested before. What are you doing? He's got to go back. So take him back to the slammer, please. And Reckless Ben's setting the record straight. No, he did not get arrested prior to serving those court papers. That was his first time. So I guess Ammon McNeff is just wrong about that. He's just pulling things out of his filthy, stinky little ass.
So that's what's happening. And so, but we like, he's also been
Dude, this guy complains, like, not Moist, the Lego guy. The Lego guy, the bad Lego guy He complains way more than any other rich person I have fucking seen. If you're that worried about this guy being out of jail, it means you are guilty. And everyone knows you are guilty. Sorry, so pop it out of your mouth and get fucked. Like, because at the end of the day, you're fucked no matter what. We have evidence. You won't take the court dates. We're going to keep pressing you on this. I would arrest me several times. Put me in jail for 3 years. I would still be on your ass. Oh, yeah.
Passing fraudulent gift certificates to financially harmed.
Fraudulent gift certificates. Does he mean the Guinness World Record?
Oh, I was so confused. I've watched that part like 5 or 6 times. I was like, what's he mean gift certificates?
Yeah, I was confused. I was like, the gift certificates? Like, does he have it, like, is that, like, the piece of papers you get from Target when you buy, like, a gift? You're like, hey, I need the gift receipt. It's just, like, a receipt just says, ooh, so he's like, he's got gift certificates of, like, being arrested or something. He's like, does he have a fucking receipt that says I've been arrested? Like, he's gonna walk around with it? Oh, hold on, let me put it in my pile of receipts here, Target. Oh, yeah, it's right here, officer. You see, this date, and if you scan that barcode right there, it'll activate that card for right here. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? He's literally just spewing bullshit.
I think he means the world record certificate.
Ammon starts to hallucinate more things to throw at the officer here, so he's talking about fraudulent gift certificates.
Oh,
And
fraudulent gift
Reckless
certificates.
Finn and
Yeah.
his team were confused on what that meant, so they speculate that it must have been like the Guinness World Record like gag that they did, which is not what Ammon McNeff is claiming that it is, per usual. I think Ammon lives in like a separate
He's
dimension.
creating.
Like
I'm sorry if that pausing a lot, but I don't want to spew my bullshit. He's creating an invisible threat to get himself out of the situation. That he's fucked. Like, what? Why are we creating non-existent threats for nothing? I don't think they've done anything since they've been out of jail. They might have just said, hey, we got arrested, we're gonna drop this now. Because there's not much we can do at the moment, because they're not really giving us an option. Fine. But they haven't done anything so far into the video.
brain is just lost
Like,
in the ether. It doesn't inhabit
literally,
this corporeal
he has
dimension.
lost
It's
his
not-
goddamn
it's
mind.
not situated where it should.
That's what's going on. But at this point, I just need some information so I can tell our staff what is going on, because if I need to go and get some of my staff armed so that he can't threaten them,
Get your staff armed? What are they gonna do? Hold rifles while serving people? They're gonna be at the counter. Someone's gonna go up to their company counter and be like, hey, and they're gonna be like, not on my watch. Ah! Like, what the fuck? What? It's gonna be the current scene of the guy popping in. He's like, we're in town. He's like, back the way you came. It's be like, huh? Why? I'm gonna arm. So you're making a threat. That means we should arrest you. What?
that's what I need to do. Or they're going to go find him and rearrest him because he clearly had to have violated some kind of rule. There's got to be.
What rule did he violate? He paid bail, and that's all he did so far. He paid bail. How is that an offense? This dude is next level Riri.
Something to stop this guy from continuing to intimidate our staff.
Bro's out here sniveling and
How is he intimidating your staff? He's literally got out of jail. Oh my god, it's so intimidating. I'm shitting my pants. You weren't shitting your pants when Mike Tyson was out of jail. You weren't shitting your pants when anyone else was seen out of jail. Like, oh no, a civilian! Ah! Like, oh my god. the YouTuber. I'm such a piece of shit. Oh my god. I need to get rid of it. It's too dangerous. He's got a camera. The worst weapon in the world. Oh my god. It's over. Ah. Like,
drooling, freaking out like it's Jason Voorhees coming for him.
wait.
What have you done? Oh, my staff.
Literally,
their
they're
lives hanging
acting
balance
like
their
this
lives
is
in
a
jeopardy. Now I'm
slasher
gonna have to
movie
go
and the
out
guy
there
just
and
let
save
the
them,
slasher go.
Did you know
Like,
I'm actually like a full-time superhero? So yeah, I'm gonna scoot in sideways with my van. I'm gonna tell the staff to hop on into the clown car here, and I'm gonna take them back to my bat cave here to keep them safe and off the grid so Ben can't find them and eat them. Did you know he's a cannibal? He's gonna feast on their flesh and bones if I left them out there in the wild.
he thinks bro's Pennywise. Like,
So yeah, I gotta go protect my staff now and take them into the fucking bomb shelter. Like, bro, like there wasn't anything unusual about how Ben got out of jail. He paid the bond. Like, it's not he went to jail on some pretty low level bologna. Like, it's just like some fish paste type shit. So he just paid
literally.
bond and got out. Like, if you're that upset about it, writing fanfic at this point now, take it up with a fucking judge, dude. Like, why are you calling officer action here, just random policeman about it to whine?
I don't know
Wasting
what done.
police resources on something that could be a real
Like,
matter.
we all sighed a big sigh of relief this morning knowing that he was arrested last night. And then to have this happen all over again, like everyone's feeling some pretty significant trauma that he's just not going to stop.
Yeah, so it's not the police or corrections that let him out. That's going to be a judge, right? And so
Right, yeah.
that would be a complaint that would have to be directed towards their office to find out what's the deal. Why would you let this guy out when he's stalking us, right? That's
Yeah. So yeah, really quick. Sorry, let me grab a pen. Who do I contact for that?
What's a judge to someone like Ammon McNeff? Ammon McNeff outranks a judge. The judge should be answering to him, and make no mistake.
Bro thinks he's the final
Judge will be
boss.
getting an earful real soon from the Bricks and Minifigs top brass, no doubt, giving them a piece of Ammon's mind. In fact, a whole slice of Ammon's mind. So yeah, even the cops like, bro, this is like,
Literally.
complain to a judge, man.
The cop literally is just like, okay, that's not my problem. Like, he's like, I don't see anything wrong. That's not my problem. Take it up with the judge, and the judge can explain exactly why he got out of the jail. Like, it's not the cop's problem. And I'm glad that he got the one of the very few cops that are not on his side. Because he has a lot of cops in that area that is on his side who are just as delusional because of a religion as the last video. Again, to explain why I'm bringing that up, it's for the last video. You guys need to watch those videos, preferably on my channel, wink wink. But yeah, it's so fucking crazy, dude.
Stop blabbering to me.
Bro is
So
pissing
Ammon's
himself.
like, okay, I'm gonna do that because everyone's feeling so much trauma from Ben talking about Bricks and Minifigs and
Literally.
doing his gags and such.
Bro thinks he's the
Dude,
boogeyman.
what are you talking to me about this for? Talk to the judge.
Police officers like, we tried to keep him in jail until his court case for a month, but the stupid judge let him out. So like, don't complain to me, complain to the judge.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I suggest you put all evidence that you have against this guy on them.
He acts really like cutesy, like he's clearly got some form of sociopathic disorder.
What sociopath? Okay, I was on the cop's fault. Never mind. The cop is on his side. Damn it. It's one of the cops that he knows. Well, obviously, you fucking called him. I'm so stupid. But first of all, the evidence. You're in charge of the evidence. He doesn't have any evidence against him. He's probably gonna say something about it, but he has no evidence against this guy. Like concrete. Or like, he's basically got evidence of bullshit that he made up, right? And, what's probably gonna happen here is the cop's probably gonna tell him, like, hey, gather all this, blah, blah, blah. He's probably gonna say, is there anything I can do to get him arrested right now? And the cop's probably gonna be like, unfortunately, no, you have to go through the system. And he's gonna bitch about that, too.
Because he lies through his teeth. He says and does whatever he can to just get away with whatever he wants. Again,
Sounds like you're projecting.
multiple arrests, I think, in the past mass in different states.
So obviously, if you look in the police records, you can see that I've never been arrested before. But because Ammon said so, maybe the police will just listen to Ammon.
Literally.
His word every single time. They're taking his word over your.
Because he's part of religion and they don't want him to go away.
Law for some reason. He is just shitting out garbage, just gobbledygook, saying that Ben's been arrested multiple times when Ben is saying you can just check his criminal history. He's only been arrested in regards to the bricks and minifigs case, the first one being when trying to serve the court papers. So it's like he's provably unreliable with his claims. He is lying, and then he got the gall to start projecting like, oh, Ben is a sociopath who lies through his teeth to get what he wants and get away with whatever he wants. And it's like, damn, Ammon, is that so? Wow. Interesting coming from you, the guy who I think if the truth left his lips, it'd be like steam coming out because it would have
literally, it would destroy him on the inside.
So unusual to your body.
He'll start melting.
Cause some kind of like visceral reaction internally.
Any accountability,
So
he starts melting.
Odd. And I love that he like Reddit armchair psychologists for a moment, like LARPing there. He clearly has a sociopathic disorder. And this is something Ammon likes to do a lot, I guess, because he does it twice in this video. You'll see in a later body cam where he starts to speculate about Ben's childhood and how he most likely or potentially could have been abused, which led...
Huh? What? I've been like, well, first of all, bitch. Okay. What the fuck? You don't know my childhood. You're literally just guessing, and I bet you the cops are gonna be like, oh, I bet that's it. Because for some reason, this guy just has like an overlord status where just everyone fucking believes him. You know, his hockey is so fucking strong that everyone just takes his fucking word for it. Bro ate the bullshit fruit and is fucking winning on a critical D20. Like, why?
to him becoming what he is today. It's so fucking weird. Ammon is such a weirdo.
Because I can stack, I'll try to stack it on this stalking case. Okay, sir. I'm going to call the jail, and then I will meet you over there, okay?
Okay, perfect.
All right.
They just take his word for it? They're just gonna meet up with the dude and be like, yeah, we got him, yeah, for stalking. When he hasn't even done stalking yet? He was just let out of jail, he hasn't done anything yet. I think that's what's happening, because he's gonna meet him and then they're gonna talk about trying to arrest him, and they were like, we can get him for stalking, probably. That's probably what he just said. You know, I'm not the brightest person in the world, but, like, oh my god, these fucking, I think it's Norman. I think he's a Norman, which would make sense, but like, why does this dude just get critical 20s on all of his fucking bullshit persuasive? Like, he put all of his stats into persuasion and bullshit. And it's working. If I did something like this, I would be arrested on the spot. Arrested. It would not come to this point if I was if I was the guy in the company doing it and I didn't know these cops. They would arrest me, but because he knows every single one of these cops in town besides like 3 or 4 of them, like, oh Lord. Whew. Play the video.
Yep.
I am going to be pausing a lot because I got stuff to say.
Abrams with Orem Police Department. How you doing? You guys let a guy go this morning. It sounds like he was released from the jail today.
Officer Abrams?
Yep.
Nice to meet you.
Yep.
It really does feel highly suspicious that so many officers are willing to just bend over for Ammon, constantly doing everything they can to just spread their cheeks and let Ammon have their way
They
with
probably
it.
call him. He
Like,
probably
they
calls
will
him a
do
good boy.
whatever they
Like
can
behind
to
the
appease
cop
whatever
body
Ammon
cam.
wants. The officers are always more than willing to oblige, going above and beyond to make sure Ammon gets his way. So like on body cam,
I bet you his secret is that he slept with all of them.
The officer's like, yeah, we can start stacking this with the stalking stuff. Basically saying, like, we're going to keep reaching for more things to keep putting on here for you, Ammon, against Reckless Ben. Then they eventually, meet face-to-face here on the Tinder date. Very firm handshake. And we get even more incredible fanfic from Ammon.
He shouldn't be doing this stuff. Right. You know what I mean? All 5 of them should be charged. Right.
Basically what they're saying now is not only should we put Ben in jail for forever for trying to serve these court papers, we should put all 5 of his team members in jail for
just trying to put court papers that he has to accept. The judge says that he must be given this court papers by the person, and the cops were like, no, I'll hand it to him, but they weren't really going to do it. And then when he said okay and he tried to the cop, so he gave it to the cop was like, yeah, he just doesn't want to do it, bro, and hands it back. And then they arrested him because of it. Like, it's fucking mind-blowing. Like, I hope Bricks and Minifigs lose their business. I hope, and it sucks for the Lego people, but I hope a different a different company that will take Legos and give them money back like Bricks and Minifigs does, but truthfully comes in, and I hope the Bricks and Minifigs will go bankrupt, which they won't because they made so much fucking money. But it's like, oh, it's giving me a headache, bro.
take you guys.
I feel so bad for this YouTuber. He's just trying to do something good, and these bullshit people.
They started threatening to kill some of the staff. And so they're just like,
When? Not a single video I have seen about this guy, and after I stopped recording, I watched the original video. He did not once threaten the freaking employees. Oh my god. I'm about to threaten his employees and him. At this point, he's asking for it.
hey, if you don't, we're gonna kill you if you don't give this guy his money back and all this other stuff and like all these things. And so we're like, dude, like you guys have to go through the appropriate legal channels. This guy has nothing to do with it.
They did.
Seems pretty gung-ho about this idea that really all of them need to be charged. The whole kit and caboodle, actually, not just the ringleader, Ben. It's got to be all of them. Oh, okay, that's pretty extreme, don't you think? I don't know why you're so passionately here on Ammon's side when he has provided no fucking evidence, by the way. This officer has nothing from Ammon other than his fanfic that he keeps spinning, but I guess
literally.
So anyway, now you can hear Ammon once again making his claim about how Ben and the crew were threatening to kill Bricks and Minifigs employees or associates, which again, all of the evidence points to the contrary, that they never made any threats or anything like that. There is not a single shred of video, audio, anything to support Ammon's claims that there were threats being made on the lives of Bricks and Minifigs employees on behalf of Ben and his team. Like they were in there threatening to take their lives, slit their throats, that kind of thing. But he keeps saying it over and over and over and over again. He has to have said that shit like 100 times about how, you know, they're threatening the lives of Bricks and Minifigs employees, even though he's never provided a shred, not even an iota of evidence to support that. But he keeps fucking saying it.
Other than he just gets off on making videos and like if you look him up again, he goes by the name of YouTube.
Dude, the cops are doing this right now.
All the time, and then he gets his videos taken down.
Just cranking it to the 90s.
That's what we're dealing with, is a guy who had, like, honest to goodness, he's a sociopath. Okay. As we've done some additional searches on him, he has it appears that a relative of him, of his, because he's originally from Ohio and then he moved to LA, some relative of his with the same name, that, like, based on what we can piece together, was convicted of child porn or child sexual contact, some of these other types of things.
You were accusing of his parents or relatives of whatever to be a PRED? Oh, I would be pissed. No, Ray, I would turn into fucking Kratos. Like, excuse the fuck out of me? Why are you looking into, first of all, where are you getting this information from besides your ass? Like, oh, this is genuinely pissing me off, and I'm not even involved, bro. This is pissing me the fuck off.
So there's a very real chance
The lawyers right now for against Briggs and Minifigs.
Whatever the case may be, he's clearly a sociopath who does not care about like the system.
My whole
Literally.
family's like pretty close, and I'm like 99.999999999% sure that's not true. But if it is true, I would like to know who that is. So, because I would, that's probably important information for me if there is someone in my family that's like that. But
Now Ammon's really getting into the minutia, psychoanalyzing Ben, building the profile, getting inside the mind of a psycho sociopath freak. So Ammon stared into the abyss.
He probably looks at a lemonade stand made by a child or like some random dude, like with the carts, and he probably goes, "This guy has killed 13 people." Like, he probably sees, like, he's the type of guy that will see a homeless dude and be like, "That guy does drugs and hurts people." And it could just be like, no, that's just a homeless dude who was kicked out because he couldn't make enough money in a failed society. Crazy.
He did some painstaking research of typing in Ben Schneider.
Bro thinks
But
he's
even
an
that
Elden
wasn't
Ring
enough.
boss.
It would be enough to satisfy most super sleuths, but not Ammon. Ammon goes the extra mile. He typed in Ben Schneider, Ohio. And what he found really painted the whole picture for him. So, fucking
just-
Goober typed
That's
in
just a
Benjamin
fucking
Schneider,
funny thing to
Ohio,
think about.
and found that someone was arrested there on some heinous charges, child porn, and made the connection that
Assumed.
this guy might be related to Reckless Ben, might be like, you know,
He
in
just
some way part of the
assumed
family,
bullshit.
and thus there was a real chance that Reckless Ben was abused at this man's hands, which led to him becoming Reckless Ben. You're insane. You're an actual lunatic.
Literally.
You know that, Ammon? Like, what the fuck?
You might need to go to a
just a
psychiatrist.
really quick update. I think we found the guy that Ammon's talking about.
Athens man is sentenced after he was found guilty of 110 felony counts for recording and distributing child pornography from his
110?
home. Benjamin Schneider is sentenced to 8 years in prison.
I'm not gonna 8 years for 100 and... Okay, first of all, why the fuck is that so low? Only 8 years? Why not life? Or, you know, I would give him 50 years. And then by the time he's fucking old and decrepit, you can be let out of jail and hope you make it, buddy. But, okay, that's a separate issue. Second of all, this was probably at the time, this was 2018. This at the time was probably so big. Don't you think he would have known that this person was in his family?
Prison.
So yeah, I guess this guy also got charged in Ohio, and he has a very similar name to me. It's actually the exact same name as me.
Ben then speculates, like, if Ammon got confused thinking that they're related, the same person, that kind of thing. I imagine they're not related, because I think Reckless Ben probably would have known and would have said something.
Literally.
After he found this guy who got arrested. By the way, 8 years isn't nearly long enough for this kind of fucking gross degenerate.
Thank you.
So I think that also needs to be revisited, and they need to up that time in jail a little bit, I would say. But
Give him
anyway,
50.
so
Wait till
Ammon
he's like
found that most
76
likely found
and
this guy,
old.
This Ben Schneider, and just assumed that they were related because they have the same name. That's watertight, Ammon. Wow. Very impressive detective work.
About.
We know this guy's a sociopath, and so we are very afraid for our staff. Yes, sir. And these guys coming in, they've threatened people before. They don't care about the law, right? And that's what makes us very scared.
He
is
shits
because, again,
he
like,
shits on his
I'm
toilet
not
thinking about this, by the way.
In your opinion,
He
if you don't get a
actively
shotgun and
He keeps asking.
He
like,
actively shits
so,
on the
like,
toilet
you're
and thinks
police
about
officers, you
these
think it's a good
guys
idea
coming
that we
after
should
him.
have guns to defend ourselves next time.
I bet you when he's doing the deed with his, if he has a wife, I'd be surprised if he has one. He probably does, unfortunately, and a kid, unfortunately. When he's doing the deed, he's probably thinking about these guys.
Ben comes in, right?
Because
I
he's
think
so
what he's trying to do
fucked
is-
up and worried
because
about it.
Josh Johnson
He's
said he
gonna-
was going to shoot us just for trying to serve him papers.
He keeps reiterating this is a sociopath now that he's on the loose again, this mad dog off the leash.
Well, that's crazy too. It's saying that they threatened him, but he threatened them for trying to give him a paper signed by a judge saying that he would shoot them if he comes to the property. He should be arrested for violence when these guys have been doing it legally. Like,
Officer, do you
I got
think,
the fucking
your
biggest headache,
professional
bro.
opinion, like, if this was you, would you carry a shotgun in the store just in case they come around stirring up trouble again? So what he's doing, and it's something Ben talks about, is he's laying, like, the groundwork for, like, this self-defense angle, like, oh, he's harassing us, we're all very fearful, he keeps threatening our lives, did you know he keeps saying he's gonna kill us? So, like, officer, what if we had a shotgun here, and, well, what if he comes back around and we happen to use it because it gets hairy, we get scared? So he's trying to just plant that seed.
A little scary, but
In a situation like this where some people we feel like are in danger.
I personally encourage people who are able to carry legally to carry.
okay, so that's basically all the footage after I got arrested of them freaking
Why
out.
is the
And
cop
I think
agreeing
I
with him?
kind of
For
explained why
no
later
evidence.
We do the GoFundMe. Sheldon gets arrested just for promoting this GoFundMe, and then they sent a whole SWAT team of police officers to my house to just arrest everyone.
So that's the end of the director's cut of body cam footage here, showcasing Ammon McNeff being a giant pussy and stupid asshole who loves to just lie perpetually here to the officers. So I think this, like, it doesn't change anything going on with, like, the overall scandal. It's just more insight into how Ammon McNeff conducts himself and the way in which he lies to officers to keep trying to have Ben and Ben's team, by extension, arrested. Like, he is trying to utilize every trick in the book to keep them in jail. And it's just fucking ridiculous. And it just showcases what a evil, gross man he is, honestly. And I also, we get to see some shining talent in his ability to psychoanalyze people. Did you see the way Ammon McNeff was able to really soul read Ben there? Like, he diagnosed
Oh
him
yeah,
with
so
sociopathic
true, bro.
disorder.
So true, bro. He looked into their souls. He's like, future sight. I can see the world in your past life.
Even got into his childhood about how there's a very real chance he was abused.
He's gonna go to like a psychic and be like, tell me my fortune about this situation, and she's gonna be like, you're going to die. And he's like, ah! So it's like having a complete meltdown.
led to this. Like, wow, Ammon is a very talented guy. Unbelievable that he's able to do that too. On top of torpedoing a multi-million-dollar business like Bricks and Minifigs. So anyway, this was just some more additional Bricks and Minifigs degeneracy here that Reckless Ben and his team were able to showcase through this body cam. And it is still an ongoing issue, so Ben is still currently engaged in the litigious fight here with Bricks and Minifigs, so he is still, of course, putting out new content and such, and also on his Patreon, uploading more content there as well. So I'm still very glued to this story. It is impressive just how much of a dweeb Ammon McNuts is, bro. It's crazy. Anyway, that's really about it. So yeah, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, that it's so stupid. I can't wait in like 5 to 10 months when another, or probably sooner, but when another one comes out by like Moist, because I can't watch the original videos because YouTube will strike me down. But literally, it's so stupid. But like, subscribe if you guys want me to react to any more drama stuff. I love watching drama stuff. I love it. And yeah, and if you're mad that I kept pausing the video, suck it up. Loser.